Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another poker video. And today we are going to final table the minor niner again. And yep, if you haven't seen, I did end up winning it a couple weeks ago. But today we will only get 8th, but we're going to also talk about my pre-flop raising ranges, or open raise ranges. And we've been uploading like crazy. And I got a bunch of video ideas lined up. We're going to be going on our grind. So make sure you subscribe to not miss any of the videos. And like just to help the channel out so I can make even more videos. Anyways, let's get straight into the content. So we are going to start from under the gun. What hands should you raise from under the gun? These are the ranges I use, and I do win money playing poker. I do play on this site specifically, so I can't promise these ranges are going to work other places or at a higher stakes or any of that. But we play like $5 to $15 tournaments. And to be honest with you guys, if you play on this site, these ranges do work at the higher stakes because I've been there and I'll be back. But so starting from under the gun, we are going to be raising pretty tight. So from under the gun, I usually would raise ace 10 plus, ace 10 suited plus, and pocket sixes plus. Now if we move over to under the gun, honestly, under the gun +1 and the next position after that, I pretty much raise the same range, which also does include king, queen. But once we get to like the 7 seed, that is when I will start raising king, jack suited. And I'll mix in ace 9 suited sometimes. And then the 6th seed is when I will start raising with, hold on, I gotta remember. So yeah, 6th seed, which is low jack. I don't know. I don't remember the positions that well. Yeah, low jack. Okay, yep, it's the low jack. So from the low jack, I will raise. And also keep in mind, these ranges are for mainly short stack. You can go lighter if you are deep stacked. But if you play mainly tournaments, I do kind of recommend just getting comfortable with these ranges. Because I pretty much do these ranges even when deep stacked. But yeah, let's get back to it. The high jack, we are going, or low jack, whatever, 6th seat, we are going to raise. That's when we start raising ace 8 suited. I'll start raising king jack off, king 10 suited, king 10 off, as well as pretty much 6th seat is when I start raising all pairs. So 2s through 5s are also raised from this position. And then once we get to the 5 seat, that's when it starts to get interesting. Because from the 5 seat, I'll raise a mixture. And when I say mix, it just means I raise sometimes, but not all the time. I mix pretty much any ace X suited. And then that's pretty much about it that I add on to that list. But at the 4 seat, I'm going to go ahead and start raising all ace X, ace 2 off, ace 3 off, ace 2 suited, all that. I'm also going to raise king 9 suited. And then that's when we'll start raising. Honestly, from the 5 seat, I forgot about queen X. From the 5 seat, I'll raise queen jack and queen 10 suited. I think I mix queen jack and queen 10 off. And then I mix jack 10 suited. But the 4 seat is when we start getting really light. So the 4 seat, all queen jack, all queen 10, all I'm going to say mix on Jack 10 and Jack 10 suited. And one main difference I do is I don't really raise suited connectors. Like, I'll probably raise 10-9 suited from the cutoff. And I think I already said it, but in case I didn't, King 9 suited. And then the button, we are going to raise like all ace X still, all pairs still. King Queen, King Jack, King 10, King 9, King 8 suited. Queen Jack, Queen 10, Queen 9 suited. Jack 10, Jack 10 suited, Jack 9 suited. And then the small blind, we are going to raise a lot of hands. Hold on. Yeah, all ace X, all King X besides King 2, all Queen X besides Queen 7 off and down, and then Queen 5 suited and up, I raise. Jack 7 off is a mix. Jack 8 is a mix. Jack 7 and Jack 8 suited. I'd probably say a mix as well. 10-9 suited, 9-8 suited. That's when I'll start raising more suited connectors. I don't think I really raise with 8-7 or down, though. Like 8-7, 7-6. I don't raise those even on the small blind. It's a pretty tight range, but I have adjusted this range in order to exploit loose players. Because one of the problems is, you know, if you raise 7-8 suited in the small blind, he might just call you with like King 5. Well, I guess a bad example. Like you raise 7-6 suited, and he's gonna call you with like 9-6 suited. Like that stuff happens on this website. So that's why the small blind I play extra loose, or I still play extra tight. I mean, I still play pretty loose, but it's pretty much why I do those ranges is because these players play very calling stationy. So you don't want to mess around with the suited connectors too much, that's probably one of the main things I do that most people probably don't do. Don't do the suited connectors. But yeah, that's every position. I'm going to talk about a bunch of other topics in coming up videos, including how to defend what hands to defend the big blind. I'm going to do a withdrawal video. I'm going to do how to play knockouts, how to play progressive knockouts, how to play turbos, all that. We're going to make a bunch of videos of all that. But this video is not over. So let's see what happens in this minor niner. We also are still in the turbo monster stack, and this spot was crazy. I decided just to call because I had top. And his all in was less than one big, so yeah, I basically had no choice but to go all in with him. He ended up winning, but it was less than one big blind. Hey, this is actually just in time. The crazy hands are coming up now. Yeah, ace queen's one of them. Yeah, I was gonna call until that guy overcalled, but this hand is still sick. This hand's really sick too. Yeah, this was a really tough spot, but I just kind of tried to ignore the small stack and just pretend that it was just the big stack all-inning because the short stack's inconsequential. He's all-inning any kind of ace-x. And against the 5-seat range, ace-queen is a pretty good hand. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention with these preflop ranges. That's all-in ranges too. Like if you're less than 12 bigs, I use those same exact ranges for when moving all in, and that's part of why I said mix, because sometimes I won't all in the Jack 10 off. And obviously you want to adjust these ranges based on the table and how the people are playing. But yeah, that ace queen ended up paying off big, and now we are a big stack. But get ready for a really sad result. We got the king 4 with the 2 pair. I decided just to check to him, hoping he had an ace. But I don't know. This play might be nitty. I just called because I was, a little concerned about 2 pair. The ace could have definitely given him a better 2 pair, and I didn't really like when he calls the turn. I'm expecting him to have a hand. I don't know. Like there's a lot of ICM. We're down to like 16 left. Thought it'd be better to have some chips back if I was wrong. And we're going to get a raise from under the gun. And this is another video topic we're going to talk about in the future. What hands to 3-bet from what position. Which 10s in the small blind against under the gun is a 3-bet in my opinion. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I would have just put them all in. But the big blind, I didn't want to like accidentally go all in and overplay my hand and the big blind have aces or something. He's going to tank call, which 9 times out of 10 is a sign of weakness. So I thought I was ahead of everything but king queen, but he snaps with aces. Which, like I said, that's one of the things that sucks about having a general read on games is once in a great while you will be wrong, and in this case we were wrong at the worst time. He actually tank called with aces, which is brutal. But we're still in 12 left. We're gonna try and pick up pots. We're trying to do good. We still got 4 mil. Yeah, we're 9th of 13 or 12. Since, that guy just went out. Take down the blinds with the ace 5. And now we are at the final table with 8 left. People are dropping kind of quick. Yeah, and I guess from the 5 seat, this is an all-in all day. Let's see if someone else calls. Nope. And it's pretty brutal that he has kings. I chalked it up as a cooler. I mean, I'm never folding ace queen there. G freaking G to that guy. Really sucked, trust me, but is what it is. And we're all in this ace 10. We're pretty deep in the turbo monster stack now, but we are down to 3 bigs, so gotta make a play now. And we lose. Ace jack is better than ace 10. And look, ace 2 off. What a great freaking hand. I love this hand. Are we going to bust another tournament with ace 2 off this month? Yes, we are. Wait. Yeah, we are. Okay, yeah, we are. But yeah, that's the video. Hopefully the pre-flop ranges weren't too messy. I try to just do this in one take, get it out there for you guys as soon as possible. It's just, I just say a lot of numbers and letters and stuff. But there's the pay jumps we missed out on. You can go back and pause it, but like and subscribe if this helps you win.